You have to focus on yourself. If you can't get healthy, everyone around you will suffer. You invest into yourself now or never have the strength or the ability to serve yourself and others later. And I think all of us, the highest form of satisfaction is servant and in serving others. That's ultimately what this is about. You get healthy so that not only you can love yourself, but you can share the abundance of love and compassion with others. And that will heal a nation.
That's beautiful. I want to talk about how that translates for you as a dad, because I know for parents, you're only as happy as your sickest child. For the parents out there right now trying to navigate, oh my gosh, how to get through life and how to be a parent and work on their own healing and their child's healing at the same time, all these swaps can feel really overwhelming. So what is your first advice to them?
The first thing is that you're a great parent. You have to remember that you're not failing. And the fact that you care about your decisions and you're being hard on yourself, if that's happening to you, you know that you're a good parent. And I have to tell my wife all the time, do you know how amazing you are? You're freaking homeschooling. You know, you're cooking meals for people, like for your family, and you still feel like you're not enough, but you are enough. You're doing an amazing job. Don't waste your energy on all the things you're doing wrong. Focus on the solutions and take that energy and continue to get better each and every day. So first, let's lay the foundation. You're an amazing parent. You're doing the best job you can and you want to do better. So let's do better. What can we do better? You might not be able to homeschool your children, right? But what can you do? You know, you can create systems. It's not that hard to start packing your lunches with organic turkey from Costco, like we talk about, or, you know, healthy snacks, or, you know, dried fruit from Costco. It's inexpensive. You're not giving them junk food that's empty calories. You're giving them nutrient dense food that's going to move their lives forward.
So in cleaning up the household as a parent, you're the decision maker for what brands enter the house. Where do you suggest people start? You know, especially when you're thinking about child exposures because their kid isn't feeling well.
That's a big shift, right? Like I have my 14-year-old and, you know, I was able to slowly over time convince her no more plastic clothing. I think that's important. Always, whether you're an adult or a child, get their room where they're sleeping safe. Get rid of all their synthetic bedding, which is lifeless and full of chemicals that's getting in their body. They're there probably 12 hours a day, especially teenagers, and they're in their room and they're breathing toxic air if they have furniture that is off-gassing. So getting an air filter, cracking their window if you can. Let's get where they're spending the most time as healthy as possible. So I think that's really important. What are some other things you can do? I mean, definitely don't let them do perfumes and toxic lotions. Just get them the natural stuff. That's an easy swap. So a child's skin, this is an important point. A child's skin is, I think, up to like 10 times more absorbable. Everything that they put on their skin is literally getting into their bloodstream so much more because their skin's not fully developed literally until like their 20s or something. The food that they're eating, anytime that they're at home, just make sure you're choosing organic when you can. Get rid of the dirty dozen. Soak the harder fruits 15 minutes in baking soda. Parboil or paraboil your rice so you're not giving them arsenic. Like a lot of these fun things that we teach on social media, those can make a big difference. They're all free. Get your kids outside. Don't let them be on devices. It leads to all kinds of IQ loss, relationship challenges. You're not setting them up for success. So get them off of those devices. And that's really, really important. This isn't going to give them an amazing future. Getting them to read books, surrounding them with friends. You become who you hang around, right? So surrounding them with friends and adults that support this message that they look up to. Everything that they're eating while they're at home, use all olive oil. Get rid of your plastic cutting boards. Just the basic things you can do. Start using filtered water. Let them cook so that they participate in their own rescue and they take ownership. No one wants to be told what to do. So if they're told no, they're going to react. But if they're say, hey, what would you like to cook? And here's your options, and give them choices, it makes it a lot easier. Wow, it's tough for kids, man. That's why I homeschool. So it's so frustrating for me.
What do you most want to say to manufacturers of products that are impacting households and children right now? Whether it's manufacturers of food, manufacturers of household products. What is your ask of them as non-toxic dad?
Would you please stop looking at profits and your bottom line to improve the world? You're making plenty of money and you can shift how you're doing business to bring life instead of take life away. You might not think that you do, but you are. And I would hope that you can find a way to create businesses or to help small businesses that may not have the resources and systems you do, bring them under your wing and help scale and grow their business so that we can get back to nature, that we can get back to natural fabrics, we can get back to regenerative farming, that we can not just profit economically, but we can profit as a nation, that we can profit as families again and have real wealth in this world. We want to be wealthy financially, but we need to be wealthy spiritually, we need to be wealthy emotionally, and we need to be wealthy in our health. And I don't think you're doing it intentionally. So So if you could wake up and realize, if you're in the medical system, your bottom line is how many surgeries can we do? How many times can we use this new piece of equipment, this CT scan, so we can bill insurance and make money? That is not in the best interest of the patient. Redo your business models and do what's in the best interest of the patient, what's in the best interest of the family. And I promise you that all the resources from heaven and the universe will still give you a great life and will help humanity, and this world can change just like that.
What's your message for dads right now going on this journey?
I mean, I think that the biggest thing is to get out of your ego. And I say that gently, but we're designed to drive, to help, to fix, and listen to the intuition of your wife. Tap your femininity, if you will, into her femininity and listen, because they have this unique ability to preserve your family, and everything they're doing is in the best interest of you and your family. And if you would listen to them and collaborate with them, you'll find that life will be way better, right, for you and your family. It comes kind of rude, but you're gonna remove that tension and you're gonna be a partner. Like what my wife and I said is we're a team. So once we start arguing, it takes team out of there. So be a teammate to your wife, support her gut instincts for your family. The more I see that, the more quickly I see change happening, because change is gonna come in the home. And women do have an intuition, and they naturally have a more open heart. They're naturally more sensitive. They're hormonally built that way. And I would listen to your wife far more than you may be. The more I listen to my wife, the better my outcomes are. Like when it comes to social situations, when it comes to the decisions I make for my family, for everything. So spend less time on the golf course, spend more time in your family. It's the greatest treasure that we're ever gonna get. It's better than any trip, better than any other dopamine spike, jumping out of an airplane, all the things that guys like to do. Connecting to your wife and to your family will far exceed any joy you can get anywhere else in any other activity that you do. Listen to your wife, do the right thing, put them first, and in putting them first, you're putting yourself first, and you're gonna have a way better time.